So yeah, there's a little bit of warping right here in these corners of the UVs. For as simple as an object this is, the UVs are actually a little hard to establish just because of, well, the shape right here on all the sides basically. It's causing slanting. And like I said, it's warping them a little bit. So I figured that I could just kind of show you how I would probably go about UVing this. Just because that warping is going to cause trouble with, if not the actual textures, then the baking. It can cause some trouble. So I would honestly, I mean, this isn't ideal, but if you have to, you can. Probably make a few separate pieces for a few separate UV shells for this whole entire object. So just grab all the corners there. We'll make one cut on the outside. And then do what you already did, where we are, here, let me turn this, oops, turn this grid off. That. Okay, sick. So I would basically just divide it up like that, and then, oops, sorry, cut those. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 different UV sets, or I should say, shells. And then with these, the nice thing about this is that we can easily remove the rest of these out of my way. We can easily do an optimize and then a straighten UVs, and if you can't do that with non-organic objects, then you always want to try. So we'll just do that with the rest of these pieces. I have to move these. I might not be able to optimize this piece just because of these rounded edges, but we will try. Oh no, we're good. So I never use like the automatic layout either. I don't think that you did from what I saw. It never lays them out the way that we want to. I'm just gonna take this, get that, just to make it look pretty. Just the insides. And then with games, we never want anything to get too extremely close because if we're using, basically if we're using low texture density maps, then these can like kind of bleed off and soak into like like this could bleed off and soak into the side of this, so I mean you usually want to leave a good bit of a gap right there. I don't think it matters for production, but I'm not sure. It might. There, so basically now, oh yeah, by the way, it doesn't really matter if the texture density isn't the same in all areas. Like how these ones are bigger than these ones, that doesn't really matter. Unless you want to get really anal about it. But, yeah, so now that eliminated the warping, and we don't really need to worry about the seams because they're not in any high detail places. And whenever we texture, we can just use triplanar mapping. So, yeah, I just wanted to make that change real quick and just show you how I did that. Okay.